What up, friends? Brian King here. I see this discussion a lot, and I've seen many friends who've suffered some very serious losses. And I've gone through some losses myself. I had cancer. I saw people that I got to know while going through chemo pass away from the disease while I lived. And one thing that we like to do as human beings, and this is one of our strengths, is that we assign meaning to the events of our lives. It's part of what makes us resilient, is that we find a lesson or we're able to extract something from the hardships of our life to say, this is why this happened. I think this is the reason why this happened. And we're able to draw strength from it. But there's actually a more practical reason why we find meaning in events like that. And it isn't because, and this is just, a personal take on it. Take it or leave it. Step on it with your shoe, give me the finger, however you respond. But it isn't because there was some ordained intervention that the universe meant for us to learn a lesson, or we were destined to go through this because it wanted to give us strength. This is the practical reason why we learn from our hardships. You ready? It's because the event flew in the face of a belief that we had, okay? Let me give you an example. I went through cancer, which challenged my mortality. A young person passes away, a young, vibrant person. And you walk away saying, man, this is a reminder to me that life is temporary, that life is fragile. You know what? I think I was meant to learn this lesson, and this is why I went through this. Well, it isn't really because you were meant to. It's because this event so contradicted that belief that I got plenty of time. I'm a young guy. I eat my veggies. I take care of myself. I got nothing to worry about. Well, now your friend that was in similar shape passed away from a disease or an accident or something like that, and that belief just doesn't hold up anymore. So now you have to question it and sometimes flat out reject it and replace it with the belief that, man, life is temporary. I got to quit taking this stuff for granted. I got to get my head out of my butt and start being grateful for the moment and appreciating what I have and start living like today's the last day I'll have. You kind of follow what I'm saying here? When things happen to us that are so jarring about the beliefs that we've held all these years, that those beliefs are no longer sustainable, we need to replace them not only with something better or more realistic, but something that also gives us meaning and, very importantly, still gives us some sense of control of our lives. Because if we lose a friend to an accident or to a disease and we think, holy crap, that could happen to me any moment. There's nothing I can do about it. There's a car could just come around the corner and kill me or my family. You would drive yourself nuts thinking that you're completely helpless. However, if you can see that loss through the lens of some meaning and saying, I'm meant to take control of my life, maintain control of my life, but in a new way, not by believing that I'm immortal, because that doesn't hold up anymore. That's clearly a bunch of bullshit. But what is true is that I can start living more present-minded. I can start living with greater gratitude. I can make sure I live a greater contribution because the loss of my friend taught me that I can't dick around. I've got to put my pedal to the metal. I've got to be more focused here and make sure that my efforts every single day are conscious, deliberate, and meaningful. That's how you can assign meaning to those things. That's how you determine or create a reason for them. Now, this isn't a bad thing that it wasn't some ordained reason why it happened. What matters is that you find a reason in it, that you make use of it, instead of trivializing it, saying, well, life is temporary, nobody lives forever. That's a friggin' waste of an experience on you. I hope you look deeper in it and actually turn it into something useful that comes from the heart so that you become a better human being as a result of these things. So I could go on this soapbox for a long time, but I wanted to share this with you because I think it's a powerful idea. These are some of the things that I share with my clients on a regular basis, and bam, people that come to me saying, man, I really don't know what I want to do with my life, or the entrepreneurs that I work with, well, I really don't know where to niche or where to focus my business, or I don't know what I should do today. I'm really good at helping them look at their life and extract those opportunities from meeting so that they're so fired up that they can't wait every morning to wake up and say, damn it, I'm going to change some lives today. No, because I've been able to do that with my own life. That's one of the reasons I'm Mr. Positive. Because even though I've spent a lot of my life stomping through one pile of cow shit after another, I've been able to inhale deeply and say, man, there's some great fertilizer here. There's some potential for massive growth, and I've used it. And I'm happy to teach you how to do the same thing, but you got to want it. So I'll leave you with that. If there's other people you think can benefit from this message, and I know damn well you do, so please share it. And if this is something that's helped you, let me know. I'll keep doing stuff like this. In the meantime, have a fantastic day. This has been Brian, and we'll talk again soon.